All right. Well, hey, what's up, guys? We're back on a new episode. This is episode 57. And I hope you guys all had a wonderful, happy New Year's. We're back in the shop here today, or in the studio. We're going to be doing something, just something more random today. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for a live stream, but I thought, what the heck, let's just do it and let's see what we can come up with today. The idea I had is kind of inspired by the last couple of weeks, and not to go into too much detail, but my car broke down, and that led to a lot of decisions afterwards whether I should have, I should get it fixed and keep it, or if I should just get a new car. I just had a lot of issues with this car, and so I decided to part with it, and it was a whole ordeal because now I had to get a new car. And long story short, I am all done, ready to go. But reflecting back with that, there's just um, a lot of like strong emotions that came with it. I don't know why, but it just made me reflect. And in addition to the New Year's, a good time to reflect on where I'm at in my career and my life. And sometimes big purchases like a new car can get you to think like, okay, now let's uh, let's keep going with what we're doing and be serious with what we have, what I've got so far. And so, in other words, I'm really motivated to just keep writing music, keep composing, and I'd love to make this year a really great year. So let's go ahead and get that started. What I'd like to do is I'd like to use specific ensemble strings, the one that we used last time in our last previous episode. Big thanks to Performance Samples, by the way, and Jasper Blanc for being able to let me use this. I'd like to now go ahead and use this more in a different context. So rather than doing a Tchaikovsky serenade for strings that we did last week, I'd like to write a original composition. Going back to my little story that I was telling you with my car, I just thought, this would be a great inspiration to write something that's kind of introspective, maybe a tad sad, so to speak. I'm kind of in the grieving process with parting my car. It's very strange, but with that being said, that's kind of, I'm gonna write something on how I feel is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what I like to do is write something introspective, dramatic, something that has like a minor feel to it. So let's start there, and then let's see where we go. I also got Diva, by the way, and I think it would be nice to add some kind of synth qualities to this track. So let's see what we do on that matter. Um, let's go to this whisper tone. I really like the Pacific Ensemble whispers. Let me just play a little something. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear that okay. So what I'll do is bring up these Pacific ones in particular. Let's see if I can just do that real quick. So it looks like they are brought up. I think I'm gonna bring it up slightly more, and we'll just have to double check and make sure they don't clip as I boost them up at full volume. Okay, so I kind of had a feel of an E minor key today. Yeah, so if we choose E minor, I'm just gonna play around with some chord ideas and get started here. And so, oh, okay, there you go. So I'm gonna see how high this goes first. That's nice. I think I'm gonna start with something like that. Let's see, what other chords should we do? We have. Or let's do, yeah, so E minor, D, and C. So either going ascending or descending on that matter. Okay, and then so we'll do a complementary type of chord progression somewhere around there. So let's go ahead and start with something like that as our spark of inspiration. Oh, also 1, 2. You know, actually, let's, instead of doing it in 4, let's do it in 3. I have an idea there. So like that. 1, 2. Okay, is that a good tempo? That's actually pretty good. Let's make it slightly slower. Like so, and here we go. Okay, sorry, I messed up on that one. I think we could do a better job overall getting those curves going, but also I'm just thinking while I was doing that if that was the right tempo. Maybe, because I like to maybe add drums as well. How about we go faster, bring it up to where we were before, 114. Okay, let's do 114. Good. Okay, so let's use that as like sort of a building block to what we can do on other instruments and voices. So a quick way to get rid of those sustain pedals is just to do this, pedals to note length, and then boom. I'm just going to quantize that. I don't think, let's see here. I don't think the velocity does anything, so I'll just keep that as is. So we have that going on. With that, I think piano, sure. Let's add some piano to that real quick. Okay, let me think of a different. Let's try this one. Okay. Yeah, it's getting close to do that feel. So. Let's try again. Yeah, What if I went up instead and let's see. I mean, this sounds introspective, but also uplifting when you go up and ascending over, which is interesting. If we were to go the other way, we can go, the opposite and kind of more the, the dreary, you know, pessimistic view. 1, 2. I feel like going 2 bars is nice. It drags a little bit. Let's try that. Okay, and then yeah, we can add a new section to that. So let me think of that. Maybe A minor. So let's go over here. Oh yeah. So A minor. Okay, let's try. I got something. Okay, so I have an idea with the melody. Let's actually kind of keep this consistent. So let's add the next part here. And I think here we might be able just to get away with something like that, but spelled out the chords. So instead of going in a E minor chord here, let's do A minor. Okay, and then we can go back to the D, and then after the D we have quiet. What was it? C? Nope. E minor. Good, good, good. Let's draw this in. And actually, before I draw in, let's finish this up. So, like that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, and then I think we're out. Let's keep that and do C. We'll resolve that. So we'll do kind of a, what chord progression would that be? A 6-7-1 chord progression and a minor key. Okay, so that's sort of the motif, the main idea here from those bars. That's a lot of bars, but it's going fast, and it's in 3/4 as well. So you have that going on, and then let's add this into the mix. Piano and violin, or piano strings, work really well together. It's like a tried and proven method for many mediums and film scores. But yeah, let's see how far we can go with this. I don't know if I'll do all piano and strings. I'd like to incorporate drums somehow. I'd like to incorporate maybe some voice as well. Let's see how that goes. Let's figure this out. And then C. And then what was it? A minor. Sorry. That B is nice too. B or C? We're going G at the very start, huh? Let's do that. Okay, so this will be a quick transition, but meaning after this section here at 31, 32, I think we'll drastically change this and add like some 30 synth bass, some drums, and we'll do like a completely contrasting section. What I'll do now is let's change the feel of this a bit. Make sure that this is not rushing too much. Do 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 do. Okay. It looks like it, overall I'm rushing on all of these chords, but I don't want to quantize these all the way, but I'm wondering if I could just put this in quarter notes for now, do a soft quantize instead, and just kind of just hear how that would sound if I were to soft quantize once all the way through there. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. I think that's good. There's something here that I heard that can be changed. What is that? Maybe it's this one here. Okay, so that needs to be a little bit tighter. Da 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 da. Let's try that. Okay, let's bring that over slightly. Okay, so this piano chord and this piano chord or string chord is sounding a little weird to me, so okay, so I flipped it. As you can see, I did G major here, E minor here, G major here. So which one do I flip? I think I need to follow the piano here. So let's do that. Okay, right on. Strings are probably a slightly behind the beat with the piano. That's another thing to consider as far as trying to make it sound tighter. So what I would say is I think we can bring up the whispers, at least this particular patch, in front, maybe 50. Let's hear that says. Okay, that might help. Just doing just a slight drag over, so that way it connects a little more. Okay, all right. So whispers all the way through that. Chords are moving. It's not. I want to make it sound like a snore fest here, but this really sets the mood, and there's not a whole lot of contrast that's happening besides the piano and the dynamics maybe. So what we'll do now is figure out if we should exchange voices somewhere in the middle of this and just make it sound more interesting somewhere around here. Either that, or we can maybe just add a bass line and layer. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can just kind of change the voicing here slightly. So we have. Okay, so what if we brought that up like that? And then maybe that B go down as well to a G. Maybe change this to a B. Okay, great. So as emotions kind of lift here at measure 17, I feel like we need to also add something with the strings here. How are you liking Pacific strings, by the way? You guys enjoy that whisper patch there? Let's see what else they have here. I think a Sordino low would be really nice. So Sordino meaning muted. Although I might have selected pizzicato on this on accident, so let's go fix that. Let's do whoop. And let's add bass. Well, is this bass? That's a good question. Should we do an ensemble patch? Well, let's fix this first off. So this should be a Sordino sustain patch. I totally messed that up. Let's make sure this one also is a Sordino sustain patch. Boom. Great. I made a track archive of this, by the way. Very highly recommended is to, whenever you get a new track, or excuse me, new sample library, I would make a track archive of it, meaning, you know, open up the contact folder or whichever sampler that you're using, and judging by how many presets, if it's worth your time, at least. I know sometimes there's like thousands of presets, but if there's like only, let's say, 50 patches or so, I would sit down and you know, make a bunch of individual patches like this, rename them accordingly, and then make a track archive. That way you always have that where you can import it into your sessions if needed. So anyways, that's the tip of the day. This is the Sordino sustain patch. Okay, let's see if we can do something there when measure 17 comes. Also, as a good reminder for myself, I would like to write in some chords. So here it goes. It goes A minor, right? A. Ooh, I don't know if I want that. Let's turn that off. Okay, and then let's go here. It goes A minor to D, and then it goes to G to E minor, and then it goes C, D, D, and then back to E minor. The home key here is E minor, so let's also add that somewhere here, E minor. Great. What's the 4 chords? It goes E minor, or it's actually 3 chords, E minor, D, and C. Boom. All right, so that looks right. Okay, going back to here, now we have it mapped out. What was I gonna do? I'm gonna go to the bass line, and we'll figure out some kind of motion, maybe something that's a little busier, eighth notes, maybe quarter note movement, something like that. Ooh, let's try again. Okay. All right. So that's like practice run. Let's move this over. Actually, should be like this. Oh, excuse me, like this. Okay. Let's try again, shall we? Let's do an octave like that. I'm gonna have to do right hand, and then I'll slide my faders accordingly. Let's see. Okay, and we might change that ending to crescendo instead of decrescendo, but that would be idea. So then we go boop. Make sure that there are no small chopped notes up. I'm not sure why I did that. And let's do in quarter notes like that. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of the soft quantize here. Okay, so I went up. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Let's just follow the outline of the chord there with the root. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. Let's see. Let's think about this for a bit. The Sordino works great. I'm thinking, how would a pitch sound? Okay, maybe not. Let's try another idea here. Let's see. Okay. And anything else? There's also, we can go back to the whisper lows. That blends probably better, but it's kind of quiet, huh? And it doesn't go any lower than this cello, interesting enough. And this is just an ensemble patch. You would think it does, but it doesn't. So then I think the best bet would be Sordino sustains. If we're to go back to this, so there's something about the line here that I know could be better. and it's perhaps also just the way it's phrased. So let's see if we can just kind of shape this a little more realistically. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that crescendo at the end. So something like that. Okay, dun dun dun. Let's also give it some breathing room. So anytime there's this, we'll go like that. Okay, not bad. It's still kind of quiet, huh? So let's bring this up. And let's bring this one up as well. Great, great, great. So I'm gonna find the piano instrument track here. Piano. Where would that be? Is it this one? Okay, that's what I was looking for. So here I'm just gonna do a quick look over the bass. Okay, not bad. I would say that's fine where it's at. Maybe it was either the velocity or just give this a touch lower on the bass so that when we add this in, we can boost the frequencies up a little bit. I'm just gonna actually do that, and then one other thing. Oh, actually, you know what? I was on the wrong one. Why not? Why don't we... Let's actually bring some of the mids a little higher, like this. But I'm going to do a low cut here. What I meant to do, though, is actually here. So do this. I'm going to give that a boost around let's say 137. Not much, just a slight boost. Okay, the other idea is to make sure that these two are doing the same movement, especially at that first note. So I think I'll double that. So we have piano. So this note, if we can hear that sound, we're gonna go here, go like that. Oops, wrong key. And then let's bring that to the C. Let's just kind of double that in, reinforcing that bass. Okay, so that's a nice touch to it. Anything else that we could do? I would say we could just add a little extra pad that can finalize this. Nothing too synthy today. Well, we'll see. But I think some kind of modern elements like adding some synth pad would be in order. So let's see what we have. I've wanted to use this new Diva library that I've got recently over the holiday break and the holiday sale that Yuhi is providing right now. I'm just going to do a couple things. Okay, let's go to here and let's look at some paddy sounds. First sound in order would be a pad. The next one would be like a bass line, a synthy bass. Diva might be good for that. Let's see what they have to offer. Sorry, I'll bring that up. Ooh. Okay, so we have anytime you have these notes here, it says MW is mod wheel, so that's the filter. I don't have aftertouch, so that's kind of a weird one. My keyboard doesn't have aftertouch. What do you do for that? I think there might be a way to put it onto like on one of my keypads here and mess with that, but unfortunately I don't have anything as of yet to mess with that, so that's too bad. Let's see what else we have though. So we're in E minor. Okay, and then one other thing I need to do actually is map C7. Alright, and find where the volume would be. Let's see if we can find that, shall we? Boo, 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 boo. It'd be nice to be able to map the volume, but let's have a look-see. Add. The main output probably be the safe bet. Let's do that, and then let's go to controller 7. You have to drag it. There you go. So let's see if that works. Oh, it's right here this whole time. Okay, so you go to that. Yeah, and there's your learn. Okay, so that's the other way to do it. Okay, so anyways, let's go back to the presets. Boom. So I'm not sure which these abbreviations means. Yeah, BS is probably bass. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, HS, I have no clue. I'm not sure if that. Oh, it's a name. Howard Scar. Got it. Let's keep going. Okay, we don't want to sound too spacey. Okay, this is another developer, Michael Kastrup is his name. Okay, I could probably work with something like that. Let's try this one, or let's try Ephemeral Spirit. Okay, let's try that Choir in the Clouds again. Okay, we have filter, and that's it. No vibrato. If I were to do anything here, maybe less vibrato. Let's see here. We have generally the vibratos happens with some of the detuning, but more so maybe with the LFO right here. So the LFO one, it even says here vibrato. So let's change the rate. I could map that to something. I think I'll leave it as is, but let's just make sure it's not too vibrato-y. Okay, let's see how we do here. Okay, looks like it's velocity sensitive too. All right, cool. I've worked with Diva and Zebra. What else is out there? I think those two mainly. From Yuhi before in other studios. I've just never owned Diva. I have Zebra, but for me, it's just now getting more intimate familiarity with it, especially with these little knobs and all that stuff, and knowing where the arpeggio is. So this is good practice for me. I think this will be a good volume, although I'm like at the very bottom of my sliders. So what I'll do is I'm going to actually just bring the gain down to -6. Let's also put this at a bus. So let's do synth. Okay, let's try again. Okay, cool. I think that should do it. Even the attack starting points is generally okay. Because sometimes with synths you do need it to start a little earlier. What I'll do though is I'll do a quick soft quantize. That way there's still a little bit of a push, but not so obvious. And then there's a little bit of a crescendo here. Let's see if I can time that better. Maybe like that. Maybe a filter is in order, so not bad. Let's actually record this over instead. So make sure I'm on the replace mode. Okay, going back here. Cool. Let's keep that for now. Let's title this whatever this is called, Choir in the Clouds. I'll say Diva. Okay, next. I think now let's go to the next point of this matter. Uh-oh, it looks like I got a message. I'm gonna do one thing before I get out of this. Well, let's see. I should just delete that. Okay, so it looks like I had an error message. Whenever this happens, things just start to get funky. So my apologies. Good thing I have Vienna Ensemble Pro in order, although most of this is just Kontakt stuff. So I'm going to have to get out of Kontakt, unfortunately. I mean Cubase mainly. So then we'll restart this. We'll get back in. This is very rare this happens, so my apologies. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to restart Cubase. Give this like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Okay. So I think that happened because Diva probably. I did put the multi-core on, and sometimes that can screw things up. But I'm just gonna reload this and cross my finger, cross your fingers too. Make sure this is working. But yeah, this is where it gets tricky, because I'm actually using a lot of native instruments that are inside of the Cubase session. So meaning like all the contacts, but I also have Vienna Ensemble Pro. So I'm I'm debating if I should click this on or off. I'm gonna actually click this off. Maybe that will make things easier. And then let's go ahead and look at that. So every time I duplicate a track from Diva, it's gonna cause an error. So not sure how that happened. Well, now we know not to duplicate. So let's go ahead and try one more time and restart. Okay. I don't know if any of you guys also live stream, but whenever something like this happens, it's good to have a backup plan. um, it's not related, but one time I did like a 3 hour live stream, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't have like any extra screens that you could load in and that says like we'll be back or whatever. So I just said, okay guys, just wait, I'll be right back. And then I left the room, came back, and then I realized, yeah, I gotta have some kind of screen up for this, for times when you have downtime or whatever. In this case, I can just hopefully load back, since it's not such a big session. Anyways, let's go ahead, instead of duplicating a track, I guess what I'll do is do this and go Diva, and then I wanted to add a bass instrument. Now let's see what happens. Okay, looks like we're okay. So this could be a Cubase and Diva thing, I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys have a similar issue with that. That's actually something I've learned just now. So okay, so there's the stock default bass instrument presets, and then there's also this one that I got from the Unfinished, who is a sound designer, I believe from, I want to say, South Africa. And that person has done stuff for a lot of Hollywood film composers. So I might look into that a little bit, and then I'll just look at the stock ones too. So I'm looking for an aggressive synth bass. Okay, great. And also, it looks like my MIDI is mapped to CC7 for the output. Great. Well, we'll need that in case it's too loud. That's kind of cool. Let's keep going. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's wow. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe keep a few of these going just as some ideas. To pull Taurus. So that's Diva. Actually, let's do it in lowercase like that. Normally, I would just duplicate the track and move on, but I might have to do it this way just in case it crashes again for some reason. So let's go here. That's kind of cool too. Ooh, Okay, let's do that. MK Bass Modern Sync. All right, let's do another one, shall we? Let's go here. And let's go here. Bass. So we started on the modern sync. Okay, let's continue. Oh, excuse me. We're not going to be doing Beverly Hills Cop, by the way. I'm just messing around. Okay, so there's some interesting sounds. This is useful as well. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but I'm just going to put it in. So this goes TUC, short, and square. All right, next. Boom, boom. Same thing. Go here. And let's finish this out. So we have the square, TUC, short, and square. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, so none of those, well, I mean, some of those were good, but when you're finding sounds, it takes a process. There's a process involved, and I'm not sure if any of these leads will be good. But let's just mess and go on the low end of a lead. Sometimes it works as a bass. That's cool. So this episode is partly writing a composition, but also reviewing Diva, apparently. So okay, let's look at some of these third-party ones that I've looked at or that I've required as well. So this is Diva Cassini, and oh yeah, this has like everything in there. So instead of these little folders up here, we have to look for BS. BL are bass lines. So if you hold it, it's like a loop. Whoa, that's cool. I love how fast these load, by the way. But you know, like if because of the way these samplers are made, I think you can just quickly change sounds to just the way it's designed. You can't really do that with Contact as well, which is nice. So I highly recommend the Yuhi stuff. Yeah, now these are all great. It's just I'm looking for kind of like almost like a guitar sound, guitar, like a power chordy, distorted sound. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what we have in Phenom. That's nice, actually. So let's use this one as well. Earth Encounters. Oops, is it I? Yeah, there you go. Okay, maybe a couple more at most. So I'm gonna go here. Let's just keep looking at the Phenom, I believe. Oh, that's kind of cool. Has a nice punch to it. That's different. Let's put that in as well. Diva BS Savoy. And let's do one more. The bass is really important for this moment that I'm hearing in my head. So let's go to this. Why don't we try a different one? Let's instead of Phenom, let's go through this one called Praxis. Whoa. Not anything there. Let's try the next one. Oh, that's cool. Wow, I can just get lost in this stuff. Okay. So what would be nice is if we could get that's sound. It's like a zh. We might have to process some of this as well, like maybe using out of the however many that I just grabbed. Let's just delete that one. Let's see if we can do something to process this further. This is probably the closest actually to what I'm hearing, like a combination of those two. So, what if we just did it together as a layer? Yeah, that's a bit much. So I think if anything, it would be this one. If let's say we were to process that further, I've used one called Trash from Isotope, and you can kind of give this grungy, bassy sound. Let's try that. Aggressive, and it might get loud, so cover your ears. Synth Salt. Okay, here we go. That's kind of cool. it does some weird things to it though. Like when there's nothing played, it's just like sounds like you can definitely hear the digital silence. Let's see, trash can mouthwash. Yeah, that's cool. It's not what I'm looking for though. I have the Storm Club Thump. It sounds like this one gives it some kind of what do you call LFO? Let's see, chip tooth. Sound like a sawtooth. Grunge, crunchy grunge. Yeah, let's keep going, shall we? So that's cool. The only other thing I would say is we want it to be playable as well. So adding this kind of adds a weird feel to the sound. So maybe I'll just do a saturation instead. Either that, or we could put like a decapitator in sound toys. So let's see what we have here. Decapitator, radiator, one of these. Let's try a radiator. Do I even have a decapitator in this? I'm not sure if I do. I guess we could do a radiator, or we can do a preset. Let's say guitar. Thick transmitter. Let's try that. Yeah, devil lock would be nice. There is a decapitator, huh? It's right there. Okay. So, anyways, let's turn off this Echo Boy. Cool, cool, cool. Let's add a little more crunch to it. Okay, let's one more drive. Too much. Low cut, tone, dark, bright. Let's make it a little brighter. Okay, let's hear a difference. Wow, I mean, it sounds pretty good. Bypass. So, let's see here. Crush, darkness, mix, all the way up. I'm not sure. Let's mess around with this. So we don't want to crush that. We want to give it some crunch. That sounds good. Let's add this in back in. So the decapitator. I think that does add a little bit. We're punishing. Okay. Anyways, that's enough for the bass. I think we got a good bass going. So now, let's go to the second section, which we'll have that, and then some drums. Let's get started now with drums and bass. So another sound that I need to find is a good drum sound. So I'll go to my Damage stuff, which I love. Damage 2 to be exact. And I think we'll just find a drum set. I have a few drum sets that I've picked out. Let's see if any of these are good. Another one that might be good is this one. Just a nice garage kit. And anything else that would be good. Let's see. Studio drum. This might be good. Okay, so let's turn these guys on. Actually, you know what? Let's turn this one on as well. So we have that. Okay, turn that on. Give it a second. Any of these? Battery, organic man, I'm not sure. Let's just start here for a sec. So let's jump to the damage first. That's like really what I'm looking for, something like that. That's actually perfect. So let's do that one. So let's see. Okay, let's put that in. Boom. Okay, cool. So there you go. Let's do the bass line now. Also, before we go, let's add this in. Shoop. For the drum loops, what I like to do is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. What I like to do is create a little MIDI event or part that's separate from the other notes. That way I can just do that and not worry about any CC7 or any other numbers that's stamped into the part. That's just how I like to work. So okay, so that's just a nice little moment here. I might actually have to do this in 3/4, so this might be wrong, but let's go back to the bass line and see if I can come up with anything here. So we have that bass, the 2-pole Taurus. Ooh. Gotta start there. Okay. All right. So now let's think of the beat actually a little bit closer. If we're in 3/4, I might want to change this to like doom, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hear it from the beginning. Let's go here and do that. So let's keep it in 3/4 for a second. I like that beat though. I mean, it feels good. So you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Well, let's change this up and we'll figure out how this goes. So we have boom. Okay. So we'll change up the bass line too. So boom. There you go. Okay. Might have to do this and go Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking for the really big ones, let's just do that, but let's bring back our drums. So we have all of these right here. One of these drums might be better. Like that. What else do we have? Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see what we have for the other drums. I think I want something more actual drum, not synth drum. Something like that, or this one. Let's try this one again. I think this is the winner. Let's bring this down a bit. Okay. Yeah. I think we got it. So we want to blend this sound a little better with the other one. Okay, let's make sure that this is at a good volume. I'm sure it is. I think it's more of this actually. Okay, so we have something with the hi-hats that we need to change to let's do this. Okay, here we go. Let's find these guys. Do that instead. Okay. All right. So do the same thing here on this beat. Boom, 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 cha, da da da, ba 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 boom, ba 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 boom. Cha, da 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 doom. Okay, so I think this is a triplet thing. Da 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 doom. Boom, ba ba boom, cha, da 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 doom, da da cha. Okay. All right. So that the beat's shaping up here. So we have boom, boom. Okay. Let's put that in here as well. So like that, and then well, actually, boom, like that. Okay, and we just need a hi-hat opening. Okay, let's do that now. So, oop. Okay, so boom, boom. Let's keep it more interesting. So. Okay, maybe let's record this in. Oops. Let's try again. Sorry, it's kind of loud. Let's bring that down. Okay, so not bad. There's one note I just flubbed there. Okay, so let's put that in like so. Okay. All right, so on top of all of that, we have to really make this dramatic with the other stuff. So we have strings. I think I'm just gonna keep with ensemble strings today. So let's do this one. And let's put the click on and turn this off. Oops. Let's try a different approach. So. Let's hear it context-wise. let's try. I think we're getting there, so another pass. So great. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's bring that up. Volume. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. I don't know if I like that. Boom, boom, boom. What if we go? What if we do the opposite? So bring that up there. Do that like that. Bring those over. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so we'll change the bass line slightly. We need something high pitched after, so like a spiccato strings. I think we could do also spiccato strings in the ensemble patch as well. So this is kind of like your the Marcato. I want to say that could be played by viola and cello. In fact, what if we doubled that and brought it down like this? So this is kind of like mid. Let's just rename that so we kind of keep track of where everything is. So then we have I'm not sure what I'll do there. Let's do that. Make sure that that copies over. C. Let's do that and bring that over. Okay. So spiccatos. What do we have here? Okay, so that's one idea. Something a little bit more busy would be maybe two notes at the same time. Let's try again. Let's try that again. Oof, so close. Cool. All right, so then let's add that over here. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's something funky here happening. Oh, and these should be all soft, not soft, but hard quantized. I think here we might have to do like a negative 40. Okay, cool. All right. With that, let's add a fill that leads up into it. Okay, so this is where maybe mixing and matching some drum sets are nice, because there might not be the sound you're looking for with the current drum sets, and then if for a specific fill sound, you might want to actually mix and match it with other ones. This is where having multiples are good. I'll just start with this one. Don't want that sound. So here we go. Right, okay. That's not exactly the notes, but that's where I'd like it to start. Oopsie. There. So this is a triplet type of fill. There we go. Let's bring that over slightly, like so. Okay, better. So, right? That's the sound we're looking for. That's cool. Let's try a different one. Not as impactful. That's cool. You know, and you can also combine a few sounds together. So for instance, maybe I like the sound of the first note, right? Or like just repeat it here as well. I mean, it's not, you're not sure exactly what that sound is, but it sounds cool. So let's, you know, kind of blend it in there. Let's bring it down slightly. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Okay. We'll bring that down in the highs a little bit, perhaps, or just bring it down in the volume. But yeah, so you blend that in. Let's see what else. Okay, so I think what would be nice is adding some kind of some reverse cymbals as well to the mix. So what if we do like a well, let's look at what we have here actually. Okay, so I have a bunch of effects there, and then let's do the reverse sounds that I have here. Here we have these whooshes as well. Okay, let's just turn all of these on. Okay, so those guys will kick in about 5 seconds. And then let's do a test run. So we have okay. So of course that sound is you hear all the time, right? It's a good technique. I think I can time that a little bit better. So let's try. Okay, so we'll just time it like leading into the next beat. That's great. Let's also put a marker in the volume. Okay, so then we can do a little bit of a sound design effect here. I like the stopwatch sound. It kind of it gives it this anxiety provoking feeling. But let's see. Cool. So just three notes. Okay. I'm actually curious though if I can milk this a little more with the anxiety thing. Oopsie. Let's actually take out the triplets and let's do eighth notes. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so let's go like that and copy. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put these other notes in subtly, so you can't really hear them too much, but it's still kind of in the background. Okay. That's cool. I'm not sure if it starts at the right spot though now. Cha-cha. Let's just go cha-cha. All right. Great. I think there's some cool things happening there. So then we maybe add some psycho. Some kind of patty sound. Oh, that's cool. That I think actually that'll be more here. Whatever that was. Okay, I can't help myself, so. Okay, let's try this. Well, that was the right sound, right? Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and quantize that, make sure it's in the right spot. Let's keep these at a certain velocity. I'm guessing that's around 80 or 90. Let's say 88. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna bring some of that down because as you hold it down, there's like a louder sound that's playing, maybe, you know, I don't know, like a half a second after. So I'm just kind of bringing it down that way. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we can do at this part. Oops. Cool. There's some cool sounds there. Let me also look at the instrument called Architecture of Sound. This is from Contact. Contact. Let's just do Contact 6. So I don't know if you guys seen my video, but I did one with stress off sampling. Architecture of Sound was the name. Architecture. Maybe it's not actually loaded in that way. Let's find it. Stress off. Okay, there might be a cool sound here as well that we can find. So this one, if I can remember, is one of these sound design ones. Oh no, these are SDs, like a certain drum. What I need to do is find hits or scrapes. Scrapes actually would be cool. Let's see. That's cool. What else am I missing? So not this, it's actually this. You go to the red. Oh yeah, that's what it was. And then you find drones or, yeah, drones. And then there's a reverse. Okay, these are great. It's really low. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so this one is called, I'll just say arc and then rev cube 2. Okay, let's go ahead and do a render. let's save this as well in case something crashes like last time. And then let's go like this. I should probably rename that track so it's easier. Boom. Okay. Cool. Let's time that a little bit closer to that part. Do we need any fancy reverb or anything? I mean, yeah, there's so much you could do here, but I think that's pretty cool. And then I would like to add one more thing from this architecture of sound, which is oh, see, and there you go. There is my crash. So luckily I saved it right before this happened. So what I need to do is figure out why this is happening in the first place, because I haven't had to deal with the duplicates doing this. But anyways, my apologies. I'm gonna go out. I'm going to actually save as O2. I'll save up, and then let's see if we can get this up and running again. I'm actually starting to think that it's doing this because of a macro that I put in. So I actually have a duplicate track macro that I made that is acting weird. It could be that. It could be a macro thing, because I don't know what else would be causing Cubase to crash just by duplicating a track, because I do it all the time. So that is so weird. Anyways, this is like the third time that's crashed, so it's not fun to deal with that, but let's see how we're doing here. So we have this nice sound. It's saved, which is great. We have the duplicate track here. What I'd like to do is just add a drone sound to the mix. So we have a drone, and let's do or is it tonal perk? Can't remember. Let's do this. Drones, and let's see if this sounds. Okay, so it would be this one, Drones 2, with the SD. These are all nice. Okay, so all I wanted to do here, let's delete this, is complement the bass line with something else, with one of these sound design sounds. But I'm not sure which one would be good. Anyways, that's one idea I had. Let's see if we can find one that works. Maybe this will be more of a pad sound. Cool. right, so we're coming up with some cool sounds. I don't know if any of these will do anything, so I'm just testing that. Okay, so this kind of gives it a siren-y sound. I forget what it's called. This one is called White Walkers. Okay, so what we'll do is I think we'll wrap this up for today. What one other thing I wanted to try on top of all of this is some vocals. And I'm not really much of a singer, but I think it'd be fun to maybe just record my like a non-lyrical sound with my voice and do like 2 or 3 takes. Something simple like ho ho ho. I'm not sure how soon or how often I need to change that. So let's see. Let's try. Let's practice. Okay, let's go 3 notes. Ho, ho, ho. Or we can start with the snare. Boom. Let's try. I see. Because it's changing so quick, that probably won't work. Boom. 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 Yeah. So we'll have to start on 1 with the bass, I believe. However, it might just sound better to start on 41 rather than on 33. Let's try it on 33. Okay. So this is where it'll just be fun to mess around with this a bit. Make sure this is in mono. Let's do vocals. We'll call this Vox. And how many? Let's just do 3. Okay. Make sure for some reason I'm not seeing the record button. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. I have to just go like this. There you go. All right, let's bring this over here. And let's try recording something fun. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if that did anything. No. Okay. Let's route this real quick. So we have mono. Okay. Mono. Boom. Great. All right. Let's try. Okay, and let's see why. Oh, that's so weird. I thought I had a mono. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. Oh. 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 Let's do it on all 3. Okay. All right, now what we're going to do is let's go ahead and route this into a bus. Well, let's see. It's already routed into the vocal bus, right? So let's find the vocal bus. And let's add a cool convolution reverb. Let's do spaces, and let's do why don't we just do one of these? Okay. Maybe I'll change that last well, one of this middle one. Let's change that. Let's do another take of that, shall okay. Cool. All right, so now let's make sure I'm not rushing there. So let's push this, push this over. And maybe I'll just delete that first take. All right, so I think everything else was pretty good on time. Okay, cool. All right, so we could do some other things real quick. We should probably add a filter here. Let's do this one. So the compressor. Cool. We could add we could probably add a delay, actually. And the best delay probably I have is by Sound Toys. And we'll do a Echo Boy. Okay, and let's do the classic analog delay like that. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do something similar to the other two voices. Let's just mess around and see what we have. Let me look at a string line or a piano line. So let's hear that in content or just with the soloed. Let's try this last one. So then this one should be try hearing that. All right, let's try again. Okay. All right. Okay. And imagine hiring a professional singer for this matter. But yeah, we'll make do with what we got, right? So okay, and then let's do one more of those. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, I should probably might put my effects in here as well. Sound toys. And this is probably a little bit better doing it this way than doing it all on the vocal bus. Just separates it a bit, especially when you're doing some separation with the panning as well. I think. Well, let's put this in the middle, and then on the third one, let's put it on the right. I think I can just copy my chain though, so let's go like this, copy signal chain, and put it on Vox 3, and boom. That should load up everything. Okay. All right, so the last one would be maybe an octave, so but or okay. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay, let's hear. Oh, okay. It's actually this one that's early. I think I could do another take of that. Let's try again. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, let's hear that in context. Okay, so this one is a little early compared to the other two. Let's see if I can push that back and yep, crossfade. Cool. Cool. And we can make that bigger by doubling these voices and whatnot. But I think the we got the gist of it. I wonder though if we were to just put like a plugin for those that I just spoke of. So, what if I did doubling? I don't really have a that many to choose from. I only have one. Let's hear how this sounds. Yeah, so there's gonna it's gonna sound a little weird. I think it sounds a little phasey. Um, I mean, we could try that. Let's just see how it sounds, and then we can take it out if we don't like it. Okay, cool. So, other than that, I think we could just mix this as we go. Let's go ahead and press play from the beginning. If I hear anything, I'll kind of tweak it as we go here. Cool. Cool. I think the compressor here is a little. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Let's see here. This is nice. I think we can reinforce that with something else. And let's also make this a little bit louder. I mean, I might just have to bring it up in the fader. Let's see what other sounds I have real quick. Let's do show all tracks, and then I'll hide the disabled. Give it a sec, as there's 926 tracks. Okay, and then do that. So I might have something here that would be cool. These are all bass kind of sounds, but something like that. Or yeah, this one. It's like a lead. I think that would actually work real well. We probably would want to add some reverb to that though, and we could treat this like a lead actually, so I'll put under synth instead. That's just one idea. I don't want to go too low there. I'm not sure if that works too well though. I guess we can use this synth I forgot about. This is a pad. We could go. Let's reinforce that there. Cool. So that will work, and then we go. Yeah. Maybe higher? Okay. I'm not really hearing it. Not digging that, to be honest, but I think if we were to find the right sound, it would work really well. Yeah, so I don't have the sound per se for this. I do have this one before the white markers. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's just more in the background, huh? So the only other idea I have is maybe do it in the low end. So we have no, I don't know, to be honest. So I think I'll just simplify this. Instead of going chords, I'm gonna mute that. Excuse me. And let's get rid of that. And let's just bring that up a bit. Okay. All right, and then the last touch is maybe bring the drums up just a bit. Let's see here. And would it be under percussion? Probably percussion. But there's a lot. So let's find perc. I think it'd be under drum set probably. So let's see. Okay. All right. Let's do a compressor here. Black box. This is actually a like a tube saturator, I believe, but this might actually do the trick as well. Let's see here. Should we add a crash? We can add a crash in the very beginning. So if we were to, let's find it. Okay, here we go. Without getting too crazy, but I feel like it might need some crashes there now. So you got the crashes, and then hi-hats on the crashes? Probably not. So let's go ahead and mute those like so. Same here. Okay. And I think we got it. Okay, it'd be there actually. Okay. Crash, crash, crash. Okay, I don't think there's another crash. Interesting. So, what if I added a crash somewhere else, which would be maybe here? Let's see, like that. Except for that. That's quite. That's pretty loud. Let's try this. Okay, I think we're onto something. The crash doesn't, it's decaying too fast. on this particular crash I'm picking, but sounds good. Anything else? So the hi-hat, there's also a hi-hat I need to mute there, and I think we're good now. So copy that over. Okay, so let's go ahead and press play from the very top. There's a few things we tweaked just now, and I think we have a really cool composition. It's not complete, and to be honest, I don't know if I'll keep going on this one. This was just like a nice free flow type of exercise, demonstrating how I feel lately. I'll feel in a more chipper mood in the future, but for now, this is kind of how I feel. So this is a good abstract interpretation of that. So here we go. From the top, this is a introspective dramatic cue. We'll resolve it eventually. Anyways, that's the cue for today, guys. That was a lot of fun. I feel a lot better actually now that I've composed something sad. Well, that's it for today. I will continue more live streams in the future, so be sure to like this video and subscribe in the future. Also, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I love doing these live streams, by the way. I want to keep doing them for this rest of the year. So be sure, if you are one of the people who watch my live streams post Aftermath, or when you do join, please give a shout out. But anyways, if you are one of those guys who like to watch how others work, please do feel free to support in any way possible just by doing the like. If you want to do further, though, there are ways to do so through the super chats, and also I have a tip jar. You guys can go into the description to find that, and you can also tip me as well. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.